taking the time to watch our video. If you are an ASU student who is planning on having an internship, this could be a great opportunity for you. Before I jump in and tell you about our program, SurvivorLink, I always like to start by sharing a little bit more about Americorps and what they do in general. So I typically like to describe Americorps as similar to the Peace Corps, but it's the domestic version. So it's a national, federally funded program that is all about community service and uplifting marginalized communities. There are many different Americorps programs all across the country with different focus areas, but our program, SurvivorLink, is all about domestic violence education and intervention, as well as healthy relationships education for youth and for young adults. Students in our program receive extensive training to become domestic violence advocates and are able to use what they learn about domestic violence in promoting healthy relationships in their internship and in their Americorps service, however that fits best. All right, let's talk benefits. So we have multiple different positions in our SurvivorLink program that are all different hour requirements. Each of these positions are going to include a living stipend as well as a Siegel Education Award. That education award can be used for future school to pay off tuition, books, past student loans, and there are other programs throughout the country that you can use it for as well. As previously mentioned, you're also going to be able to count those school internship hours towards your service hours. In addition to that, you're going to create a lasting network of social workers and nonprofit organizations throughout the state. You'll also be receiving specialized DV training from experts in the field, and you'll be able to grow professionally, and it's a great resume booster. To be eligible for the program, you must be a U.S. citizen, 18 years or older, physically based in the state of Arizona, and then also doing their internship in the state of Arizona. You cannot have served more than 4 Americorps terms previously. You must also be willing to obtain an AZ fingerprint clearance card if you don't already have one, and we are willing to reimburse for that cost. And then you also must be an ASU undergrad or graduate student.
There are 4 program requirements that students must meet for the successful completion of our program. So I'm going to break down what those 4 different requirements are for you all. The first requirement are service hours. So we have our members choose between serving 300, 450, or 675 hours. And these hours must be completed at an internship site that could be a nonprofit, a government agency, a school, or some other community-based organization. We will need a supervisor at that location who is willing to partner with us, and this work must be done in person and cannot be done remotely. The second requirement is our education piece. So we have all of our members enroll in an ASU online class, and this class can be offered in the fall or the spring. And for undergraduate students, this class is SWG 416, and for graduate students, this is SWG 545. This is an online asynchronous class through ASU. Our third requirement are service days. So we have Americorps members across the nation who come together 2 times a year to do service. So in the fall, we do service work in honor of 9/11, and in the spring, we do service work in honor of MLK Day. So we require all of our members to participate in this activity. Our fourth and final requirement are weekly timesheets. So we require that our students enroll and list their hours in our time tracking system called Encore. And so we have our members enter their time weekly. We want to make sure that you are getting credit for the time that you're doing, as well as making sure you are on track to finish the program. And so to put it really simply, we ask that our students complete their service hours, they are enrolled in a class, that they do the service days, and that they are doing their weekly timesheets, and all of this must be done by the end of the summer semester.
To apply, email us at survivorlink@asu.edu.